How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we just got back a PSA return. This is for the submission the month of May. We have just under 80 cards. I don't really recall what we sent, but I do know that this has a bunch of shining Pokemon. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's inside this PSA return. We got 3 stacks here, 2 large stacks and 1 small stack. We're going to be using this cute little sticker my wife wants me to use. It's got like a little guy sipping on some boba. We're going to use this as the revealer. Let's go ahead and get into this. We got a lot of cards. Drowsy Reverse Foil, Legendary Collection. This got a 4. Got a vintage Japanese card here. We got Dark Tyranitar from Neo. Beautiful card. Look at that. So angry. This got a 8. Very nice. I'll take an 8. Another vintage. This is the Japanese Espeon. Beautiful card. Doesn't look like there's any swirls, but this got a 9. Very nice. I'll take a PSA 9. How about a light Dragonite from Neo Japanese? This got a 9 as well. Very happy with that. Moving on to some modern Japanese. This is the Squirtle from the Classic Collection. This is definitely going in my PC if we can get a 10. This got a 10. Very nice. I believe I got these from Japan, so I'm super happy to add this to my PC. Armored Mewtwo Strikes Back, Japanese. I think we also got this from Japan as well. This looked like a clean copy. This got a 9. Looks like we have another Squirtle from the Classic Collection. I believe we submitted 2 or 3 of these. Definitely wanted to make sure I tried to get a 10. So if I have an extra 10, I'll definitely be looking to sell it. This one got a 10 as well. Very nice. How about a Dark Houndoom from Neo? This got a 5. Here's another Armored Mewtwo. This is from Japan as well. Hopefully we can get a 10. This got a 10. Very nice. Very happy with that. Dark Typhlosion, Japanese Neo. Beautiful card. The hollowing on this is just so sparkly. This got a PSA 9. And off the bat, this is a very worn card, as you guys can tell. This is a Venusaur from Japanese CD promo. I think there's a swirl right here. Let's see if you guys can see that. This got a PSA 5. Moving on to the bigger stacks of cards. This is a Dark Dragonite. There is a swirl right there. This got a PSA 1. I think this is a very warped card. I can see it. It's warping right here, but a PSA 1 nonetheless. How about a Blaine's Charizard in Japanese from Gym 2? There's a half a swirl right there, but this one got a PSA 8. Pretty happy with that. Sabrina's Gengar from Gym 2. This is the banned version. There is a cemetery in the back. This got a PSA 8 as well. Snorlax First Edition from Jungle, the non-holo. This looked like a clean copy, but it is First Edition nonetheless. And Snorlax is very popular, sells very well. This one got a PSA 7. How about a Shining Magikarp from Neo Revelation? They redid this in Celebrations, but this is the original copy. Beautiful card. This one got a PSA 7. How about a Charizard Reverse Foil from Expedition? Beautiful card, just shining. This got a PSA 6. Erica's Dragonair from Gym. Erica's Dragonair is a very popular card, we realized, so we started submitting some of these. This got a PSA 9. How about a Dark Espeon from Neo? This sells very well, as I think there is a swirl right next to her ear. This got a PSA 10. Very nice. Beautiful card. How about a Dark Gengar from Neo? Such a wicked look on his face. This got a PSA 7. Umbreon, the original Moonbreon in Japanese. This got a PSA 9. Very nice. Very happy with that. Rocket's a Mewtwo from Gym 2. Look at Mewtwo up to no good. This got a PSA 7. Erica's Venusaur from Gym 2. This got a PSA 9. Got a very worn card here, as you guys can see. This is the Japanese Lugia, Classic Lugia. There's a huge swirl right there, as you guys can see that. It's got a PSA 8. Very nice. How about this well-loved card? Oh, look at the wear on this baby. This is a Grimer from a Legendary Collection in reverse foil. Don't expect a high grade. This got a PSA 4. How about a Dark Charizard from Team Rocket? Looks like we have a swirl right next to his tail there. This got a PSA 4. We have another well-loved card. You guys can tell a lot of whitening around the edges. This is the Shining Tyranitar. Looks like we're getting into the Shining Pokemon. This isn't going to grade very high, but we definitely wanted to lock in the value. This is a PSA 3. Dragonite from Fossil in Japanese, the original OG Dragonite. This got a PSA 8. How about a Light Arcanine? It's a swirl right here. Such a beautiful card. Looks like you got some flower petals in the background of the holo. This got a PSA 7. How about Blues Tactics from Miracle Twins? This we picked up in Japan. It looked like a very clean copy. This got a PSA 9. And we have an OG Venusaur from base set. A lot of wear on the top, as you guys can tell. This got a PSA 5. Moving on to the last stack of cards we got. Blastoise, Japanese CD promo. There's a huge swirl up front. This got a PSA 6. Red and Blue from Ultra Genesis. Beautiful card. I believe we got this from Japan as well. This got a PSA 10. Here's another Shining Pokemon, Shining Kabutops. Not in great condition, as you guys can tell. Whitening around the edges. Well loved. This got a PSA 6. How about a Shining Mewtwo? Look at him pointing out. This looks like in better condition. Not as much love around the corners and edges. This got a PSA 7. About Roxy in Japanese from Tag Team GX All-Stars. Picked this up in Japan. It looked like a very clean copy. Hoping for a 10 here. This got a PSA 10. Look at the love on the back of this card. Japanese vintage card. Ton of wear. It's a OG Charizard. Look at that. Just the love all over this card. Would not be surprised if it's a PSA 1. This is a PSA 1. Will probably fetch a shiny penny nonetheless. More than happy to get this slabbed. How about a Mysterious Fossil from Legendary Collection? Reverse holo fireworks as usual, but very, very worn out card. I believe there's a crease right down the middle. I expect a very low grade on this. PSA 2. How about a Raichu First Edition from Fossil? Beautiful card. This looked like a relatively clean copy, but this got a PSA 7. Here's a big boy, Shining Charizard in all its glory. This has a fair amount of wear around the edges. Looking at the back, not quite a clean copy. Not expecting a very high grade. This got a PSA 5. OG Japanese Venusaur from base set. This got a PSA 5. How about another base set Charizard? This one looks to be in a little bit better condition, better than the other one for sure. Definitely well loved around the edges. This got a PSA 5. One of the last Shining cards we have, Shining Celebi. This one looks to be in fair condition, although the back is definitely well loved around the edges and the corner. Not very high grade, I believe. This got a PSA 4. Back to another Roxy that we picked up in Japan. This looked like another clean copy. We'll see if we can get another 10 on this. This one got a PSA 10 as well. And I believe this is one of the last Shining Pokemon we submitted. This is the Shining Noctowl. Definitely has a fair amount of wear and creasing, as you guys can see. Lots of whitening. This got a PSA 4. Rocket's Zapdos. Beautiful hollowing on it. It looks like a very clean copy. This got a PSA 8. We have another Blues Tactics from Miracle Twins. Hopefully we can get a better grade than the 9 we got last time. This was also from Japan. This got a PSA 10. How about a Reg Challenge? We also got this in Japan. This is from Double Blaze. This got a PSA 8. Ooh, probably just because it looks very off center from left to right. I can see right here. Got another Red and Blue from Ultra Genesis. Can we get another 10? This got a 10 as well. What a Dark Blastoise from Team Rocket. Iconic card. Beautiful sparkling on that. This got a PSA 6. And the last card from this submission. Very worn out card, as you guys can tell. Staining on the back. Got a Charizard CD promo. One to end it all. Got a couple of swirls, it looks like. One next to its flame and one in the corner. This got a PSA 5. Well, that wraps up the PSA return we got for the month of May. A lot of Japanese vintage cards, you guys can tell, but we did get back to shining Pokemon. Forgot about the CD promos and all the cards we picked up in Japan. Really nice to see that some of them that we picked up in Japan got a PSA 10. Super excited about that. We're working on another PSA order right now for the month of June. It's going to have a lot of vintage as well as some higher ended cards. All these cards will be available on our eBay store. Otherwise, they will be out in our display cases for the month of June. We have a packed schedule, a show for every single weekend. Super excited to have all these cards back for a packed month of shows. But thank you guys so much for watching. As always, stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see all of you guys in the next video.